Alexie, thanks for coming on the show.
You're very welcome.
2.5 years you've not been on, now you're here.
No, it's only because I'm trying to plug me crappy series. Otherwise, you wouldn't... Oh, no, sorry.
No, Gerald Ratner said that his product was crap and that was the end of him.
Yeah, but I'm being postmodern and ironic, so... Isn't that like the vibe? I don't know.
No, I knew you were. No, I knew you were. So listen, first of all, what do you like in life, Lexie?
What do I like?
Yeah,
what
do you like?
Am I like?
What do you like? What do you like? What kind of things do you like?
That's a bit of a kind of general question, isn't it? I thought I'd be asked to drag out me Vanessa Redgrave anecdote or something, you know.
Well, I just...
And she had a sheep on her head. What do you like? I don't know. Freedom, democracy.
Yeah. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Freedom and democracy. Because people are scared of you.
Dental hygiene.
I was scared of you when I first met you.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Why are people so scared of you? Because you are actually a very gentleman.
Yes, I am. It's partly just because I'm very quiet, really, and people take that for a sign of intelligence. You see, if you just don't do anything, people think you're intelligent. And scary because it's a kind of quietness, a kind of
mysteriousness.
I'm really stupid. But
are you? See, he's got the scariest face in the world, hasn't he? So, are you a peaceful man? I think you're a peaceful man.
Yeah, well, I'm a pudding, you know. I mean, it's just, you know, when you're. I mean, the reason that I invented this character because he was everything that I wasn't. I'm just like kind of sad, you know. Little. I mean, all the people that knew me back in Liverpool were amazed that I was this hard case, you know, character because they was just like, you know, chase me around the streets and that.
But as a peaceful man, and I think you are a peaceful man.
Yeah.
You do have an obsession with guns, don't you?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that's partly because my parents were both in the Communist Party, and they had this kind of big...
But this is true as well. People think you're joking.
Yeah, but they had this bizarre kind of pacifism where I wasn't allowed guns for some reason, because they were sort of communist but pacifists, and so I used to make guns out of bread. Like, I used to get a piece of bread and eat it into a right angle, like, and make this L-shaped piece of bread. And all these other kids had, like, these 6-shooters, and I was there with me, 2 pieces of Hovis, with me bread guns. As soon as we're on the streets going, woo! And they all used to laugh at me. Because I wasn't allowed guns when I was a kid, I used to go pistol shooting.
We played a game once in a restaurant. Do you remember what it was?
No. Have I met you before? It was really interesting.
We played the alphabet game.
Oh, yeah.
Where you choose a topic and you go around the table and you've got to name something of that topic with each letter of the alphabet. So I chose like magazines or football clubs or Beatles songs or something. Alexie's turn to choose the category, and he chose guns. Right? And he named a gun beginning with every single letter of the alphabet. Can you remember him?
Yeah,
go on, off you go.
Have to try. Astra, which is a Spanish small 38 caliber. Beretta, obviously. Colt. D. Oh, no, I had more time, didn't I? What's a gun beginning with D? Derringer. Derringer. It's a double-barreled 22 caliber. Double-barreled. EM. It was a kind of experimental gun, EM15 or something, British gun. EF. FN, yeah, FN, which is the 7.62mm FN, which was the standard gun of the British Army until they brought in the SA-80. Oh, my friends, so we're with the F, G, gun, Glock, yeah, Glock 9mm, that's the coolest, the 9mm Glock, yeah, G, H, Heckler and Koch, of course, MP5, G, I, Ithaca, which is a shotgun, can I stop this now?
No,
do you want me to go on?
No.
I, J, Junkers, there's probably a gun called Junkers, J, K, Clump, actually you're not going to know, are you?
Kalashnikov.
Okay, Kalashnikov. L, Lenny, M, Mimbim.
But you did play that game, and you named an X, a Y, and a Z. It took him a while, but he got a gun. Every letter of the alphabet, we were all lost, and we were doing something else at the time. I can't remember. But
I was having a good old time.
You were having a great time, weren't you?
I love it. Yeah.
So, tell us about your wallet game. This is if you go into the pub tonight, this is a great game. You invented a game called the wallet game.
That's right,
What's the wallet game?
Well, it's just where it's kind of like, just show interesting stuff in your wallet and you try and trump people.
So you get like 2 packs of cards, you get your wallets out. And you start to, so like if you get a £5 note, a £10 note from somebody else's wallet will beat that.
Yeah, well, money, but no, but sort of things like, I remember me and my mate, oh no, I better not say, a friend of mine and another friend of mine who was in the show with me years ago, and they both at the same time produced their clap clinic cards.
Just beat everything on the
yeah, which was like...
But that was a snap, wasn't it? Or clap,
that was
whatever,
a snap.
I don't know.
Was like they both want me. So it's like interesting, like I used to have this membership card from the club called the Somali Club in Liverpool, which was never ever gave membership cards. You know, you just walked in and used to sign like fake names in the book, and it used, because it was Liverpool, they were all like George Orwell, you know, George Bernard Shaw. What's George Bernard Shaw in tonight? Yeah, it's that black guy over there in the two-tone suit. That's the author of Man and Superman, blimey.
Okay, you've got another great story as well, which is your dad's got a claim to fame, hasn't he?
My dad, well, it's a bit weird. Yeah, well, that he was a witness in the Henratty trial. Yeah,
the Henratty trial. Henratty was the last person to be hung in Britain.
Yeah.
And your dad was a witness for the prosecution.
Yeah.
And on your dad's evidence, Henratty was hung. And has since been found. Has since been found to be innocent, totally.
Yeah.
And what was your dad's evidence?
My dad, no, well, Henratty's alibi was that he was staying in a hotel in Rhyl, in the room that my dad was actually staying in. And he was a bit unobservant, my dad, but I think he would have noticed another bloke in the bed, I think, really.
So your dad went on the witness stand and said, I'm sorry, I was there that night.
Yeah, it was really weird. I answered the door to these like 9 foot tall coppers. And they were like proper old-fashioned coppers, like they had raincoats and hats. I was like a little kid. Yeah.
Wow, did you have a beard then and everything?
Yeah, of course I did. I've always had a beard.
I think he was born with that beard, don't you?
Yeah.
Toby, our floor manager, looks a bit like you. I've always thought that. There you go, Toby. So listen.
Unbelievably ugly people are always coming up to me in the street and saying, my mates say I look like you.
Listen, your show, when's it on, quickly?
May the 8th, BBC 2, 9:30.
Okay, I'll be tuning in. I hope you tune in too. Alexei Sayle, thanks for coming on the show.